How's it going, dudes? And welcome to my journey on trying to be more creative with my art and just in general. I've not been as creative as I would like to be recently, but hopefully, with what I'm doing now, it will change. It's just watch me draw and listen to me talk and listen to some chill beats. I've been drawing for forever, I guess. And I guess you'll also hear that from basically everyone, no matter who you talk to or where they are. Most artists will start off and say like, oh yeah, I've been drawing since I was a kid, because that's how most of us start. Like, I started drawing on people's photos as a kid because I just didn't know what to do. I had a pen or a marker or something, and I just go, hey, what can I draw on? I knew drawing on walls was bad because I got in trouble for it a lot. And I saw photos as just a new form of paper. And then this was like during the age of like, for all you fucking kids out there, we used to have I forgot the name of them. You like will take a picture in a Polaroid, yeah. Come out and like you have to like flip it through the air just to get it to develop faster and shit. I don't even know if that worked. It just was a thing that you did for some reason. And that's how I started drawing, because I would like look at these photos and I just start going crazy on them, because what else am I gonna do? Like, I would see like little angels or demons on people's shoulders, so I'd fucking draw them there, and that got me in trouble. And then people started getting me art supplies because they were like, hey, let's stop doing demon stuff, you little kid. This is a Christian household. And I was strange. I still am. Like, look at the shit I'm drawing. Like, these are just quick sketches that I tend to do before I get onto a main drawing. But the drawing later in this video wasn't even a main drawing. I just was supposed to be taking a break, but that break somehow turned into me drawing more. I don't know how. Like, I've not drawn in, let's see, I graduated in 2016, and it's not been 4 years, but it feels like it because I have not just sat down and just drawn as heavily as I used to draw. Like, I used to draw for hours a day, and then it just turned into less and less time as I started doing more things. Like, I got back into skateboarding because I was really big into skateboarding as a kid, and I had a job. I became an adult. I could fucking buy my own skateboard. So what did I do? I bought a skateboard, and it took up time. So I stopped drawing, and then Overwatch came out, and I really stopped drawing. I played Overwatch for a bit because it just reminded me of my childhood from when I was trying to be MLG in Call of Duty and Halo. And then a teacher told me like, oh yeah, this won't go anywhere. And then the team that I was on went to Vegas and won money without me because I decided to focus on school. Yay. High school is important. College, yeah. Like, I love my college, but it wasn't the best. Like, yeah, it taught me what you see on screen now. Like, I don't think without college I would have been able to do the gesture drawings that I do now as fast as I do them, because I'd be in an 8 a.m. life drawing class just drawing for 3 hours, and then after that another drawing class drawing more figures and shit for another 3 hours. So it's like drawing school helped build my foundations faster, maybe. I don't know. I haven't compared it to people that haven't drawn out of school, but I've only ever been in school. But you can learn in or out of school. It doesn't really matter. I tell people now, just don't do school. Like, don't just not go, but like, if you go, just do your gen eds first and then focus on like art or some other shit. But like, if you really want to, you can get out of high school and just draw. That's it. Like, cause you can still get a job drawing. Like, I know a guy who's been drawing for a bit, and he's never gone to school, but he's a really good artist. He just drew a lot, and I don't know why people keep telling students or kids or whatever that you have to go to art school to make connections and shit. Like, all the connections that I made in college aren't still around. Like, most of those people just don't talk to you anymore, or you can't get in contact with them. Like, I have friends, but I don't consider them connections because they're friends. You can't really consider a friend a connection because they're someone that helps you get through shit, and not just someone who you're trying to use to get a job. And it's like, that's not good. But yeah, college is okay. It teaches you foundations that you can learn online anywhere. Like, at the beginning of this, the models that I was drawing from, I was on Line of Action, website that I've been using since college to just draw models because it's free. They've got thousands of pictures, and I think for like $2 or $3 a month, you unlock 10,000 more, maybe. I don't know. It's been a while since I've looked at it. But you can do what you want. If you want to go to school, go for it. You'll make a lot of friends. It helped me get out of my shell because I wanted to start this YouTube and my Twitch when I was 20. I'm 28. This is an 8-year journey for me of building up the courage and buying the stuff to actually start. 8 years wasted? Nah. I have a kid now. I love her. She's a shithead, but I love her, so that's 2 years that wasn't wasted since she's 2. And the other 6, I did a lot of stuff. Had a lot of fun. Don't waste life. You're only here for so long. But it was a little 8 years wasted in the sense that I could have started this ages ago. I could have had fun with this ages ago. I kind of am now. Like, I'm streaming drawing and games, and I'm loving them both because that's how I started drawing, and that's how I started playing games. It's just they both helped form each other into what I am now. Oh, and anime. God, I love anime. Anime titties. Can't get past that. It's like the cream of the crop. You might catch me drawing anime titties one day. I don't know. It depends. I've gotten bad at drawing from my mind, but I've gotten better at drawing from reference. Like this Yoda, I drew it from a reference. Well, a couple different references because I was trying to figure out how different forms of him worked, and I've never seen the show for some reason. I've seen like maybe 1.5 episodes. After that, it was just like, yeah, I'll keep watching this. But since it was a weekly thing, it was just, oh yeah, I'll get there eventually. It's like me with manga. I've been reading One Piece for like 15 fucking years, and recently I stopped. I've gotten to like chapter 960 something of 1,000, and I stopped. Don't know why. It was just at one point it was moving too slow for me, and I was like, I'll just wait for a few weeks and then I'll get back into it. And then I forgot, and every time I pick it back open, I'm like, oh yeah, this is good. Then I'll read like 1 or 2 chapters, and then I'll go, and I'll come back to it tomorrow. And then tomorrow never comes. And that's how me starting YouTube ended up being. I was always like, all right, I'll do it tomorrow. Or just me getting back to drawing, it was always tomorrow this, tomorrow that. And with this, I'm going to try to stop making that tomorrow a tomorrow and make it a today, because you don't have much to live for in our short lifespans, I guess, or long, however you want to look at it. But you can only do so much in a day that you really love. And since I have a 9 to 5, there's really only so much I can do, because I somehow lucked up, became a graphic designer at work. Not even a fucking graphic designer, I'm a fucking illustrator. But hey, it's what I do. When I get home, I got a little 2-year-old who's like, Dad, you're back, let's play. And I got a dog, a puppy, a 1-year-old that's like, hey, you're back, let's play. So I'm always just burnt out, but now I'm just gonna try to not be burnt out anymore. I'm gonna just do my thing and learn this. Like, as you can see, like, I know what I'm doing with drawing. I'm not at the level that I want to be, but I'm at a level where if someone came to me about a question for some things, if it's traditional, I was gonna answer. If it's digital, I'm only so. Like, what I'm doing now, this blocking in shit, I've never really done this before this painting here. This was my first time doing it. I just wanted to try because I was like, I've never done this. This seems like it'll help me out, and I learned a lot from it. Like, I learned how to do it. Like, some people will probably tell me to use more layers because I think I only used maybe 20 layers in this. And even then, all those 20 layers was not much, because for the coloring, I think the layers was 3. No, 2. Just 2. 1 for color, 1 for gray. Why? Don't know. It's just what happened for some reason. I'll fix that one day. That's further down when I get better at doing digital coloring. But for now, I'll do it this way because that's what I'm learning, and that's all it is. It's just when you're learning something new, stick with it for a bit and then start deviating, because if you try to deviate from the beginning, you're not going to really learn, because you're defeating the whole purpose of the learning part. Because if you deviate while you're trying to learn, you're not going to process it as much. Like, some people can, like, but not everyone can. If you're not one that can deviate and learn at the same time, don't do it. Just learn it, then deviate. That's how I started learning models, like my gesture drawings or figure people drawings, whatever you want to call it. They weren't always the best. Like, I had the basic anime looking drawings for a very long while. Then I decided, like, all right, let me just sit down and just draw people for a bit. And then I filled up a whole goddamn sketchbook with just gesture drawings, like 30 seconds to 5-minute poses, just one sketchbook. And after that, I started noticing patterns and just people that I was seeing. And that's how you get better at things, because you just keep doing it over and over, and then you'll just notice these patterns. And those patterns is what help you. Like, if you go back to the beginning of this and look at some of my drawings, you'll see I'm just going for a general shape or just a pose first, and then I try to fill that in. But sometimes I do get caught up in the detail, and that's not really what you want to do, but it's what happens. Why? I don't fucking know. I don't care, but it's what happened. And even now in what's going on, you see I'm getting caught up in the details as I'm trying to block in colors. I shouldn't, but it's what happens. What can you do? This is the whole point of learning. And boy, did I learn a lot. I learned I really like Baby Yoda. Like, this thing's fucking cute as shit. Like, I gotta start watching the Mandalorian. Oh, look, there's my dog. She's awake. Hi. But back to Yoda. This little fucking thing's cute as shit. Look at it. Like, the one that I drew looks angry, but Baby Yoda fucking cute as shit. I'm gonna go back to that show. And I'm gonna come back to this at some point. I ended up stopping because it was like 1:30 in the morning and I wasn't done at all. But hey, now I am done. Thanks for watching, and please, if you like this, just share with people. I don't care if you like it or subscribe, just share. Like, tell people that I'm here. I'm always here, because I am Frank, and you guys are great. Thanks for watching.